When I was 5 years old, I overdosed on laxatives. I was unattended. My parents worked different shifts, but my father, Mr. Community Man, was out. I came home from preschool. I decided I wanted a piece of chocolate, but not just any chocolate. I wanted the forbidden chocolate, the kind that my mother told me I was not allowed to have unless she gave it to me, the kind that my mother thought if she placed it out of reach, there was no need to worry about my disobedience. But I was already doing the calculation in my head on the bus ride home. By the time I walked up the hill, traveled past the park, stuck my key in the door, and threw my backpack on the floor, I was ready to execute the plan. I dragged the chair from the kitchen table to the counter. Next, I crawled onto the chair. Then I opened the silverware drawer. I used it as a step to get on top of the counter. Then I reached, stood on my tippy toes, kept reaching, holding onto the cabinet door, standing on my tippy toes until, bingo, I grabbed the golden chocolate. I examined the chocolate and decided if I took 3 squares, she wouldn't notice. The only problem with my plan, my mother only gave me half of 1 square, and I wasn't completely clear about the why. I had no idea what would happen if I ate 3 chocolate squares of X-Lax. I'm Sage Joya, your mind-gut health practitioner for the last 25 years and newly certified quantum biologist. I used to suffer with chronic constipation. I went to the bathroom once every other week, and the doctor said that was normal for my particular body type. My mother gave me laxatives constantly because I simply couldn't poop. The problem with her action is she didn't know laxatives for my colon's condition would 1, dehydrate my digestive tract, 2, turn my digestive signaling off, 3, discourage my digestive muscle from moving, and 4, create dependence on an oral supplement just to poop. She didn't know this would lead to either A, an atonic colon, which dismantles the colon's muscle tone, or B, pseudo-obstruction, where you think something is in the colon's rectum, waiting for excretion, but nothing lands into the toilet. The problem with laxatives, 1, they kill off your enteric nerve cells, which are part of your enteric nervous system. These nerve cells support colon function, and 2, the more you take them, the more you require, which leads you directly into addictive or abusive behavior. If you want to know more, watch my mini laxative series on Instagram. What type of person walks toward laxative abuse or overdose? 1, an individual having difficulty pooping. 2, an individual suffering with bulimia who overeats and is seeking weight loss. 3, an individual suffering with anorexia who has a fear of becoming overweight. And 4, an individual desiring to clear feelings of fullness, dirt, pain, unworthiness, and other negative emotional data. These archetypes can cover just about anyone. For my clients, we are talking corporate CEOs, technology executives, family CEOs, athletes, and Hollywood. Ultimately, these people are emotionally suffering and have stumbled down this avenue to create a sense of reprieve. Unfortunately, their chosen avenue is one of self-destruction. Eventually, the best course of action is to excavate the emotional data agitated by repetitive thoughts from the colon. And one cannot do it with laxatives nor an exit cleanse alone. These individuals require a coach who, 1, can assist the client with the exploration of their emotional data lurking in the confines of the colon, and 2, understands the importance of completing the digestion of this emotional data through to the excretion of physical waste. My clients presenting with this issue move through my 7C formula. It requires the following. 1, communication by their own admission and terms. One has to acknowledge their desire for help. Trying to coerce this person into a healing plan simply will not work. 2, commitment. By their own expression, one shows a readiness to take responsibility for what is desired. 3, cleansing. By their own action, this person is prepared to explore and complete digestion of this hidden emotional data. 4, connection. By their own digestive response, one connects with self-care and worthiness. 5, clarity. By their own conversation, one details the value of newfound emotions. 6, courage. By their own esteem, one has the confidence to live their hidden truths out loud. And 7, consciousness. By their new positioning, one takes responsibility for the ability to do, to be, to have that which is innately desired for self-actualization. Until complete restoration of colon function is acquired, these clients learn how to pivot. Instead of reaching for a substance to place them in harm's way, they receive a new toolbox, providing different choices in support of self-empowerment. At the beginning of the 7C program, much of the tools are provided by me as their guide. But later in the program, clients are directed to the creation of tools that will solidify self-valuation, self-actualization, and courage to remain committed to self. If you are trying to overcome laxative abuse or overdosing right now, I can help you begin pivoting with the following steps that you can employ right now. The goal of these steps are to rebuild relations with yourself and your colon. Step 1, you must begin with mindset. Here, the goal is to break the habit of thoughts making you feel like your position in life is unworthy. That is an untruth. Unworthiness is a recipe for poor colon health, but we can change that. You can begin as soon as this video is over. I recorded a visual colon meditation. Right now, it is available for free on my channel. Watch and listen to this recording every single day. If you can, listen twice per day. You can break it up by watching part of it in the AM with eyes open and then listening to the second part in the evening with eyes closed. Adjust the volume to your liking and simply focus. With consistency, the meditation will gently change the communication taking place on brain-gut axis between your brain mind and your colon mind. Step 2, focus on your breathing. While listening to the visual colon meditation, you will hear gentle breathing. Follow the breathing pattern. It relaxes the brain mind and it relaxes the gut mind. Additionally, the inhales and exhales are super helpful to practice while trying to execute a bowel movement. With time and practice, you will experience a difference. Again, time and consistency are key. This isn't something that is going to give you instant overnight results. It took time for your condition to evolve, and it will take time for your colon's condition to renew and become responsive. Some will have quicker results than others. Just choose to stay the course. Step 3, familiarize yourself with the sound of water. While listening to the visual colon meditation, you will hear the sound of water. While watching the visual colon meditation, focus on the water you see on the screen. When listening to the colon meditation with eyes closed, visualize the water. Depending upon age, your body is made of 60 to 80% water. Body operations are dependent upon water. The colon is very responsive to water. Water sounds with intention will begin to retrain the colon's responsiveness. While sitting on the toilet, it would prove helpful to interact with this visual meditation in support of colon restoration. Lastly, step 4, grab my micro-step gut guide. I have additional gems in the guide to help you heal your gut. Look at the channel description for access. Before I go, I want to clarify that the word gut is applicable to the digestive system. They are the same. People use the word gut and digestive system interchangeably. The mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine make up the entire digestive tract, which is also called the gut. The large intestine is also referred to as the colon. The last segment of the colon is called the anus. It is also the last stop on the digestive tract. That said, the gut has 2 openings, the first being the mouth and the second opening being the anus. Please keep this information in mind on your colon healing journey. I promise to provide additional videos explaining the power of the colon as it relates to gut healing, mental health, and emotional stability. In the meantime, if you want to hear my client share her story on emotional healing through the colon, please check out my channel trailer. The testimony is the last 3 minutes of the trailer. After more than 25 years of serving as a mind gut health practitioner, there is one piece of information I know for sure, which is if you are having colon gut problems, somewhere along your life journey, you are missing love. So from my heart to yours, I'm sending you love on your colon gut journey. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to receive more colon gut love.